Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I don't have time for intro today, so we're just gonna get right on into the video. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you is how to make these cookie dough chocolate cups, and I will have the full recipe linked down below because I actually found it on Facebook. So if you want the actual ingredients and all the measurements and everything, definitely check down below. But basically you're gonna need a whole bunch of sugar, some cream cheese, some flour, some butter, there's no eggs in this, and some mini chocolate chips. And like I said, make sure you check down below to have all the ingredients. But I basically just went ahead and mixed those all together in a big mixing bowl, and I did all the ingredients and then added the mini chocolate chips last. And you add a cup of mini chocolate chips because that's obviously the best part, but feel free to add more if you so wish to do so. And I did actually change out some of the recipe, so I used coconut sugar instead of regular sugar. And I can tell you guys right now that that did not work in my favor, so definitely stick to the recipe if you're gonna try these out. Once that is complete, go ahead and roll your cookie dough into little balls, and then you're gonna wanna put some cupcake tray baking little paper things into a muffin tray, and then you're gonna wanna take some chocolate, whatever kind you want. I just used regular milk chocolate chips, melted that in the microwave until I got the right consistency, and then you put a little dollop in each of the little cupcake tray things. I don't really know what they're called, the little cups, you know what I'm talking about. And then you go ahead and put the chocolate chip cookie dough in between, and then you go ahead and cover it with another layer of chocolate on top, and then go ahead and shake it out to make the chocolate completely even and smooth looking. And then for fun, I just went ahead and added some sprinkles just because I wanted them to look a little bit more colorful. And then after that is completely done, you want to go ahead and pop those into the fridge to set. You can leave them for about an hour. I left mine overnight, and then once they are done, you can go ahead and take them out. You can totally leave the paper on if you are giving them to a friend, but I went ahead and took the paper off so they look kind of a little bit more like Reese's cups. And that completes our little dessert treat for Valentine's Day. I think this is so perfect to give your friends for a gift or your boyfriend, and yeah, it's just so delicious because who doesn't like cookie dough? Now moving on, I'm going to be showing you how I did this little love banner that I got at Michael's, and you could totally recreate this and do it completely at home with stuff you have at home, but they did have little prepackaged banners that I thought were super cute, and it turns out the one that I picked to show in the video is the one that you don't have to do barely any work at all. The other one I made that is hanging in my living room, that one I did actually have to piece all of the different parts together. This one came as it is, so all I had to do was add the string and just kind of wind it through and then go ahead and hang it. I think this adds just so much to a little space, and especially the background of my videos. I love it. I think it's so cute and super festive for Valentine's Day. I'm constantly adding new decor pieces that are super festive and seasonal into my apartment. I just think it adds so much, and these were on sale at Michael's, so why not? This is the other banner I made. Like I mentioned, I did have to put all the pieces together and kind of stick the stickers on. It was super fun. I had a really good time doing it, and I just think it's a really nice little touch to add for Valentine's Day. I always like to start off by showering or having a bath just before I'm going out because it makes me feel super relaxed and really nice, and obviously you want to smell good and look good and all that stuff. So I start by exfoliating my body and mostly my legs to get off all the dry skin, and then I like to use this shave cream. This is the Skintimate shave cream. Personally, I love the packaging. It's like my favorite shade of purple, but I find that using a shave cream really helps my sensitive skin because I don't get razor bumps as often, and it's just so nice and moisturizing, and it makes my shaving so much easier. So yes, I highly recommend this shave cream if you are in the market for a new one. And today I'm going to be using the Schick Hydro Silk Razor, and this also has a built-in bikini trimmer. This razor makes my legs incredibly smooth. It honestly feels so amazing, especially when you use a fresh blade. I bet you guys can agree with me on that, but this is just one of the best razors. I love Schick razors in general, but this is one of my favorites. And of course, you want to have extremely smooth legs when you're going on a date, so that is always my go-to thing before I'm getting ready for a date. And then I like to go ahead and cleanse my face and of course wash my body. And then once I'm out of the bath or shower, I of course like to moisturize my skin and my freshly shaved legs. And last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and get into my date night makeup. So I like to start off by correcting my dark under eyes because that ain't cute. Not the boys can tell, but you know. still not cute. And then I like to go ahead and prime my face. I'm just using a green tinted primer to cancel out any redness, and then I'm going in with a full coverage foundation. Noodle seemed to think that making an appearance in this video would again be a good idea. Not so much. He eventually left. And I'm just blending in my foundation with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and of course it is damp, just so you guys know. And yeah, I'm just blending that out because blended foundation is good. You should always blend your foundation. Next, I'm going in with my favorite concealer right now, which is by Nars, and it's a very high coverage concealer, so I'm just putting that on my under eyes, around my nose, and on any blemishes I may have, because you want to look flawless. Well, you don't, you know. It's totally up to you, but I personally love full coverage makeup. And now I'm just going ahead and bronzing and contouring my face, so I add a little bit of color back into my face because I'm super pale. And then next I'm just going in with my eyebrow pencil and filling in my eyebrows, and then I'm brushing those out to make it look more natural and just kind of smooth everything out. Following that, I'm just applying some blush and noticing how weird my hair looks right now, but we're over it, so I'm just gonna continue putting on my blush. And then after that, I'm going on to the eyes, and I did prime my eyes. I just kind of cut that part out. So prime your eyes, and then I went in with a orangey brownish eyeshadow and blended that into my crease. And then on top, I am applying a like purpley grayish color, and I'm applying that all over the lid. And I did want the eyeshadow to look a little bit more red tone, so after I blended that out, I went in with the burgundy color from the Nude Tude palette and just placed that all over the lid and kind of blended that out just to make the eyeshadows a little bit more burgundy. And then in that same palette, I used their lightest shade to highlight my brow bone. I absolutely love that color because it's very pearly and white. And after that, I just went ahead and took my concealer and cleaned up the edges just to make it a little bit more neat and tidy. And then after that, I went ahead and took that same color we used on the brow bone, and I'm highlighting my inner corner. And then from the Naked palette, just the original Naked palette, I'm taking the really bold gold shadow. I believe it's Half Baked. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is, and I applied it to my lower lash line, applied some false lashes and some mascara, and now I'm going in with a white eyeliner on my waterline, that's where I'm putting it, just to brighten up my eyes a little bit. And then I'm going in with a highlighter and doing the usual highlighting that I like to do. And the last step of the makeup is to apply a lip color, and I'm using ColourPop's Trap liquid lipstick. I absolutely love this, and it's definitely one of my go-tos. Then after that, I just go ahead and set my face, and that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.